Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie. If you're new here, welcome in. And if you're not, welcome back. And I am an intuitive guide and a divine light channel. So I'm going to be bringing through messages of guidance for you and confirmations for what you already know within. I'm going to start out by opening up with some spiritual gift activations for you. Let's see what needs to be activated for the collective today. Third eye activation. I love this. Brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. So you are getting a third eye activation and clear seeing. So you'll be seeing even more clearly than you already do. Whoever I'm talking to has some really phenomenal spiritual gifts already. I'm hearing, but you are waiting for them to be activated. So here you are. Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So you're receiving divine guidance and intuitive hits, wisdom transmissions, and learning experiences. You have the intelligence of the earth that lives within you. I am presence, light body activation, and accessing the divine within. How awesome is that? Spirit wants to co-create with you and to have shared living experiences through you in order to expand consciousness in you. And also Spirit is expanding consciousness as well. And Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling your power and future thinking. So you're thinking about the future, you're receiving evolutionary downloads, and you're recalling all your power to you so that you can step into living your purpose and fulfilling your purpose, your soul contract here on earth. I have Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, and Isis energy. So you're anchoring your higher self into this new timeline you're on, and you're taking grounded action with Isis energy. And that is a very creative energy. And it's also a very divine feminine energy. So maybe you're balancing out your divine feminine and masculine energies so that you can be more creative. And the divine matrix, interconnectedness, you're seeing the interconnectedness of all things. Synchronicities are showing up to show you that you're on the right path and you are experiencing God incidences. And you're really starting to see that all of creation is connected. And I have the Temple of Truth coming out, activating that throat chakra so you can radiate your authenticity and use your self-expression to speak your truth. So your throat chakra is being activated. I have Crystal Skull Wisdom coming out, clarity. It's bringing clarity, divine healing, and high vibrational energy to you. So these are all activations that you need to receive at this time. Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. So you are embraced by the light and your mission has been uncovered. You know what you want to do. Don't give up. Keep pursuing. The Pursuit of Happiness. That was a good movie. The pursuit of living your best life, living your dreams, fulfilling your dreams, and fulfilling your soul contract, living your purpose. I have Inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations coming in for you. So you're laying a strong foundation before you leap ahead. And I have Star Being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, and you are recharging. You're getting ready for this next phase and next season of your life to share your light. And Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirthed by light. So you've processed all the darkness, you've processed all the shadows, you've fully integrated them, to use them, for your best interest and thoughtfully and wisely in this next season. Um, you also have the heart of Source coming out for you with all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity, because we're all made of darkness and light. And we have to fully integrate, our darkness and our shadows in order to unite with our higher self and live in the light. Whoa, something just flew out. Wow, you have a deep psychic knowing. So you are highly intuitive, highly psychic. Spirit is calling you to use your spiritual gifts in order to serve others. So step out there and have courage and use your gifts in order to serve humanity, in order to better humanity and serve the collective. Don't hoard them all to yourself, I'm hearing. Don't hoard all your spiritual gifts when you could use them to serve others. And this is going to be a big growth opportunity for you as you learn to, fully use all your gifts. And you are birthing something new. You are birthing something brand new into creation. And you're also a teacher. You're here to teach others through sharing your story, through sharing your wisdom, your life experiences. So activate the teacher within. That's your sign. You're here to teach. We're all here as teachers and students. We learn from each other and we learn from ourselves as well. But we are all here as teachers and students to both teach and to learn. So Spirit is calling upon you to teach. I have patience that just came out. So have patience with the process. Please show me, Spirit. So have patience with the process. You may be in the void, waiting for divine guidance on what to do next. And if you are, Spirit is saying take time in stillness to reflect, do some self-reflection, make a plan it out, write down your goals, write down a plan, what you plan on doing, and bring it into fruition by changing the magnetic field. When you write it down, it brings it into your physical reality. You are going to have a lot of prosperity just from using your gifts. And so Spirit is saying, let go of your fears and trust yourself and trust in the divine. They're not going to mislead you. They are with you, guiding you, supporting you, and protecting you every day. And treat yourself. Do something just for you, whatever it is that you enjoy. Take time out and treat yourself. Honor yourself with some kind of sweet reward, whatever it is. But you need to celebrate you. You need to celebrate how far you've come. You've been through so much density that at times you questioned whether you would make it or not. Maybe you even thought you bit off more than you could chew in this lifetime. But change is coming in for you. This is your fresh start and your new beginning. You'll be experiencing a lot of tranquility in this phase. You deserve it. You've been through a lot. Take action on any inspired ideas that come to you. You're receiving a lot of downloads right now, and upgrades, and activations, and integrations. Whoa, take inspired action when it comes to you. Your angels and guides are speaking to you through inspired action ideas and inspiration so that you can put your plans into action. So listen to those intuitive hits and nudges from the universe. Let's see what else I got here for you guys. Okay. So you are going through a transition, a very transformative phase. And your third eye again, confirmation, is being activated. So you are going to have clear seeing as one of your gifts that are actually activating right now. And remember to have a lot of compassion for yourself. We often have so much compassion for others, but we forget to have compassion for ourselves, you know? So have compassion for yourself. You have been through so many experiences on this long journey of learning and healing and growing, but you have learned a lot of resilience. You've developed a lot of resilience, and you've also developed a lot of discernment through your life lessons. So you know now who's real and who's not. You know what's true and what's false. You can distinguish between the real and the fake, right? So everything serves a purpose, and there's a reason for all of it, because it helps us learn, grow, and evolve. And that's what we came here to do in this Earth School, is learn, grow, and evolve. Please show me, Spirit. Thank you. Show me the current energies of who I'm talking to here. What are the current energies? Thank you. All right. Let's see. So first out, I have the Five of Swords. And it's like this constant battle you've been going through with others, you know, maybe even within your own self, of knowing your worth. And look at that. The ones who have been creating conflict with you and constantly wanting to fight and create chaos in your life have actually put their swords down and they're walking away. And you are holding three of the swords with a smile on your face because you finally overcame, you know, the conflict and the chaos, and you've walked away, or you've turned your back and they've walked away and put their swords down. And I have you in the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever you're thinking about doing, it's going to bring you a lot of success and even money. And you have also learned in this past phase how to use your finances wisely. And Spirit wants to bless you, but you had to go through those lessons so that you can hang on to whatever, you know, you attract money-wise, financially into your life. And fives are all about conflict, loss, change, and rebuilding. And so, you know, that's where you've been. But you have turned your back and your opposition has walked away and left their swords behind. And I have you also in the Two of Wands. Wands are all about what we're doing. Twos are about choices. And so here you are with the whole world in your hands, and you're looking out there into the vastness to see what you want to create next. And you have two choices, or many choices. So you're thinking about your choices, and you're thinking about your future and what you want to co-create with Spirit and what you want to experience next. Whoa. Okay. Got quite a few coming out here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see where we're going with this next. So I have you in a stalemate. You've been in a stalemate. You've been stuck. You've been in denial. You've had to make some difficult choices, and you've been at a crossroads. And that is the Two of Swords energy. And twos are all about balance, duality, and choices. And so you can see there you have two paths to go down. One is the past, and one is the future. And you are looking ahead into the future. You're not interested in going back to the past. So you're taking a new path, and you're coming out of that stalemate and stuck energy. You're releasing all the past, which is freeing up your new path, and you're releasing your denial. You are, making those difficult choices, and you're taking the new path. You're not interested in going back to the past. And you have came out of the 10 of Wands energy. You've been stuck in that burden, stress, anxiety, defeat, and burnout. And 10s are all about completion, ends of a cycle, and transformation. Whoa. And so you are transforming the past through acceptance of what was. You're letting go of the burdens and the stress, your anxieties and defeat. And, this is completion of a cycle and also your transformation. So you can go into that brand new beginning. I have you in the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balancing resources, flexibility, adaptation, again, about choices and duality. And so you have been, in a place of struggle financially and trying to balance your resources out. But Spirit is asking you to have faith and trust in the new plan, take that new path towards your brand new future, and use your gifts to serve humanity. You will be prosperous. You also are coming out of the Three of Swords, which is all about heartbreak, pain, separation, grief, sorrow, and trauma. Threes are all about growth, relationships, and initial success. And swords are all about our thoughts. So you may have been stuck in your thoughts, revisiting that heartbreak, pain, separation, grief, sorrow, and trauma. But Spirit wants you to change your mindset. And you've also been in the Nine of Swords, which is all about sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, reaching the breaking point, negativity. And nines are all about fruition, completion, and fulfillment. So you are completing that cycle. And now you're also in the Ace of Swords energy. Wow. Lots of clarity and truth. New ideas coming in. You have victory and triumph on the horizon. And so you're in a new beginning of your thought process. Swords represent our thoughts, and the Ace is all about new beginnings. And here you go. You have your death and rebirth, transformation, endings, change, transition, and release. So you're releasing all that from the past, and you are looking ahead into your bright new future. And, I feel like you have a lot of optimism looking ahead and knowing that you truly will be successful in this brand new beginning. You know that deep within. You're just unsure of taking the next step. Maybe you're unsure of letting go of certain things or certain people, but you're focusing on you now. Your soul already signed the contract. Trust the journey. And let's see what else wants to come out from Spirit. Whoa, okay. One flipped out right on the bat. Right off the bat, I mean. On the bat, off the bat. Let's see. Please show me, Spirit, what other oracle messages are needed. You are divinely protected even when you feel uncertain. So that's what I was picking up on is, a lot of uncertainty. You're feeling very uncertain and unsure, but Spirit wants you to trust this path opening up for you. And it's very important that we take the first step before we can see clearly. Listen, even the silence carries guidance. And it's especially during the silence that we actually receive the guidance. And let's see what else. Please show me, Spirit, what other messages are needed for the collective that is listening in right at this very moment. What if it all works out better than you imagined? That's what the angels are saying to you right now. What if it all works out better than you even imagined? You are your own oracle. The universe confirms, not decides. So they want you to take the first step. We are actually, responsible for making our own choices because we have free will. So we can't rely on our angels, guides, the universe, source to make those decisions for us. We have to be strong enough and courageous enough to, make our own choices, and it's up to us. We can either succeed or we can fail or we can learn through making a mistake. But you have to take the first step and have courage to do so. Your light disturbs the dark, and that's okay. You're here to trigger others into healing. You might be a trigger. You might be a mirror, mirroring back to others their own insecurities. Magic unfolds when you stop chasing and start aligning. Yes. So we are not chasing anything. We are simply attracting. Magic unfolds when you stop chasing and start aligning. Really focus on aligning with your highest possible timeline and your higher self. Clarity is coming. Keep asking and keep watching. Watching for the signs that show you're on the right path or show you what path to take. Be still. The universe is rearranging everything in your favor. So they're asking you to sit in stillness and trust. Your energy speaks louder than words. Align it with your truth. So speak your truth and stay aligned with your truth. I'm going to grab this other oracle deck and see what else wants to come through for you. Please show me, Spirit, what other messages are necessary for the collective in this reading. Thank you. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Let me read that again. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. And clearing. As a true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's, and there is so much freedom in that. And energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan.